Greetings!
So welcome back to River of Tueriesal. This is episode 4. Tony, did you want to do another recap, or would you like me to?
I was not prepared to, so I'm going to have to defer to you for this time around.
So in our last game, still the same campaign.
Anyways, everybody died between episodes. We rolled new characters.
Roll new characters. So in our last game, they finally asked why the town was quarantined, and found the answer that people were bursting into a strange green fire that only consumed people, not things.
Who knew asking questions gets you information?
I know, it's a revolutionary concept in D&D.
Kill things, get money. That's how D&D is played, right?
No, maybe. Some games.
Anyways, so Olm had a conversation with a dragonborn at the bar, borrowed her library book under pain of death to return. Badger made friends with a crab that she traumatized down by the docks.
As you do as a druid.
Ophelia finally got to clean up in a bathroom, and Zeke got a nice night's sleep.
Possibly at the expense of everyone else's.
It's very possible. So, during the night, as everyone was starting to kind of already wake up, they woke to screaming and discovered that Ivy had burst into flames, and then proceeded the tie her up in a bed sheet and a rug and throw her in the river strategy.
It worked out real well.
Which also included Badger beating a flaming puppy to death.
Not my proudest moment.
However, guards intercepted the group on their way to dunk Ivy in the river and have taken everyone but Badger has been arrested at this point. And that's where we're picking up.
So anyways, we're in a jail cell. Most of us are in a jail cell.
Alright, Badger, so you're heading to Muriel's, right?
Yep.
Okay.
She's apparently the head honcho in this city.
From some of the information you have gathered, you think so. Alright. So, you're heading into the area where you've been told Muriel is, which is the actual inside of the tree. You've been kind of hanging around the base of the tree, and now at this point you're walking into what's essentially a carved out section of the tree. It's almost like its own city. There are a lot of other rooms and almost building looking things carved into the trunk. There are lights floating overhead that make it not quite so dark because there is absolutely no natural light coming in here at all. It kind of smells like cedar. It's nice compared to the smell of the river that's everywhere. It's kind of a nice change. You're not sure if the tree's alive or dead, but everything is very well kept. There's only a few people that are walking around, and most of them don't really pay you any attention, and they keep moving.
Okay.
And the library is clearly marked. It's one of the only buildings that's clearly designated. All of the other ones, you can see there are a lot of shops and things around here, but most of their signs are not lit up right now. You gather that it's kind of an off time for the group, but the library sign it has its own light floating around it.
Okay. I will walk in.
Okay. So you head into the waiting room. Walking in, it's a small entry room. There's a really cozy looking reading chair, a nice couch, a few lanterns scattered around. There are a few books, 6 exactly, that are on a bookcase by the reading chair. And there is a desk where a halfling woman, who you maybe recognize from the tavern the night before, is sitting at the desk. And she appears to be writing something and doesn't pay you any attention as you walk in. Yeah?
Muriel?
How are you?
Needing to speak with Muriel?
Yeah, that's not a name.
Badger.
Okay, I need you to, sign in. She passes over a little clipboard and a quill.
just take the quill and I draw a line, pass it back.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, just like have a seat and don't break anything. I'll see if she's available.
I just stand there, kind of lean on my quarterstaff, but I just stand there and stare at her.
Okay. And she walks out of the room and through the only other door you can see that doesn't lead back into the city.
I was half expecting her to just pull up some little magical view
Yeah.
and just like,
Gotta finish writing my fanfic before I deal with you.
I'm not done with this part. It's super steamy.
Alright, so Zeke and Ophelia. So the three of you are taken into a tunneled area, and you end up inside the tree trunk as well. The area you come in is very dark. There are only a very few number of lights.
Okay.
And it's a pretty tight hallway, especially because most of the guards that were escorting you are Goliaths and Dragonborns, and you have Ohm with you as well. So it's a tight squeeze as you funnel through. It's a little claustrophobic probably for you too, since you are human-sized.
and very claustrophobic for Ohm.
And very claustrophobic for Ohm, as you have all of these larger figures sort of just looming over you, very, very closely watching you both. They have not put you in any chains of any sort, as long as you have been cooperative. Okay, so they lead you into a side door. You can't really tell what the building itself is. And when you step in, you appear to be in what seems to be some kind of a lab. There's strange beakers filled with weird fluid everywhere. There is what appears to be a fire that kind of burns in different colors at different moments. And there is a halfling sort of scurrying around, throwing random things in the fire, and then muttering what's probably a curse, and then going back to their bench.
Okay, I was expecting prison.
Yeah, well, we gotta test if you're good or not, so.
How does one test for being good?
I think it's just like doing its own thing. It's like, I did not tell you to play that, but whatever. You guys get nice flute music in your lab. It's fun.
Hey, the man made a they made a subscription for Muzak. It is what it is.
Yes. Merrick, for the fucking god. One of the guards finally goes over and just like gently but annoyedly sort of bops the halfling on the head. You two probably recognize it as the male halfling from the bar last night. And he sort of jumps. She's like, I didn't hear you. I'm like, yeah, sure, yep. These three, check them, tag them, whatever it is you and Muriel are doing. So the little halfling sort of comes over to both of you, and he looks you over. It's very awkward. So he's circling around you, occasionally lifting up pieces of fabric and cloaks, and just looking.
Yeah, well, I saw how you looked at that little lady friend of yours last night. I'm not interested.
You're not my wife. It's fine. People these days. Alright, I need some blood.
Why?
I gotta make sure you guys ain't gonna burst into flames.
How?
We got a test. We think it works. We don't really know, but
Like, how much blood are we?
not like a lot. Like we'll just cut your finger a little bit.
Okay, do you want it on, where do you want it? You want it on your face?
Just strip of paper. Just on
Okay.
this little paper here. There you go, ma'am. You big dragon dude.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay. Alright, so he gets those back from all of you. So he takes the samples and he labels them. What's your name?
Ophelia.
O-P-H. Good enough. Okay, your name.
Zeke.
Okay. Z and big guy. Oh, big. Okay. So he walks over to the fireplace. And you see him first take Ophelia's sample, and he kind of holds it up to the light of the fireplace, and then tosses it in, and he waits a couple of seconds, and it just sort of puffs with a little bit of black smoke, and then nothing. So, she's clear. And he goes to your paper.
Oh, this is very scientific.
And he looks it over again, tosses it in, another puff of black smoke. Okay, the human one's clear. And he takes ohms, looks it over, and tosses it in. And there's not an immediate response. And then there's a puff of green smoke. Not clear. Not clear. Alright. So, the guards then put shackles on Ohm and lead him out of the room.
Well, that's very annoying.
Be nice to him, he bites.
Yeah, we got muzzles for that.
He also does electricity.
Yeah, it's alright. We know, we're dragonborns. We're fine. Thank you, little lady.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well all you guys gotta do is talk to Muriel and then you're free to go. So we'll get you over there and y'all can go about whatever it is you're doing.
Where is he going?
Well, he's gotta go in a holding cell and see what happens.
For how long?
I mean, until we figure this out or Muriel says it's okay.
That's not very scientific.
People are bursting into flames. We're doing the best we can. You wanna go with him?
Don't tempt me.
Your call.
I will stay here for now.
Alright.
Well, maybe we should go talk to this Muriel. Yep.
Are you alright there?
I'll be fine in a moment.
Ah, yes, you're getting sober.
Let's go talk to Muriel and see if she can get Ohm released back to us.
Fair.
Alright. So they take you into the city and walk you in, where you see Badger standing very annoyedly at a front desk, glaring probably towards a door.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, she's in there, just wait your turn. If you try to leave, we are waiting out front.
Are there any windows in this room?
No.
Damn. I was gonna make a joke about going through the windows instead, but I guess not.
Where's the tallest one?
Apparently he's being held for further observation due to potential flammability.
I don't like their science. But at this point, there's nothing we can do.
I mean, there's always things we can do.
Nothing that was readily obvious that wasn't suicidal.
You didn't specify that.
That's a bit pedantic, isn't it?
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm going to take the chair.
Okay.
I'm going to sit in it.
Alright. Is there anything you want to do in the room while you're hanging out?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the first book on the bookshelf that's available to me.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
Okay.
I look at the
I got a 1!
I look at the books just to see if any of them happens to be an encyclopedia.
Okay. So you rolled a 1. Okay.
What bullshit happens to me now?
What did you do?
I rolled a 1 to look at a book.
Oh.
But this is like setting the tone for the rest of the evening, because all of my dice apparently hate Ophelia.
You should really find Ophelia's dice then.
You grab that book. Okay. So, of the remaining books that Ophelia has not grabbed,
Mm-hmm.
you see a book called A History of Ashbury, The Creatures of the Ashwood, A Dummy's Guide to Staying Alive in the Wilderness, Immoluberry and Intermary Activities of Water-Soluble Protolactin, Forest Fire, Safeties and Tools.
This is bullshit. I don't like this book. I will put it back.
Okay?
I'm curious about the one with the really funny title.
Okay. And as Ophelia puts back, you see the book Hydrochory and Regeneration in Taxidermy and Nassim Aquatica.
I'm gonna grab another book.
Okay, you wanted the weirdo title book?
Yeah.
Okay, pass that over to Zeke.
I got 5.
Badger, you just glaring?
Basically, yes. I'm impatient. And at this point, I think there's, like, she's gone back to standing on 2 feet and is just, like, tapping her quarterstaff, like, against the floor in a not necessarily rhythmic pattern.
Flip, flip, flip. Well, this uses words beyond my education.
I
Most
didn't
books
like
do.
it.
Then you can hold on to those if you would like to, or you can give it back to your call.
Do I know what bright berries are?
No.
I would like to look at forest fires for 500, please.
Alright, I will pass forest fires over to you or I'll put it back once I'm done. What were the other books? I'm going to actually take notice of them now.
There's A History of Ashbury, Creatures of the Ashwood, The Dummy's Guide to Staying Alive in the Wilderness, and the one... Oh, no, that Ohm has that one, so that's the seventh book. And the innumerable and entominomy activities of water-soluble protogalactin.
And yet you put these titles together.
I did. These are actual academic papers.
Can I have
Of course they are.
the Surviving the Wilderness one, whatever it was?
The Dummy's Guide to Staying Alive.
Yes, the Dummy's Guide to Staying Alive.
I think I'm just going to, since I see that we're both pulling them down, I think I'm just going to, like, grab the books and we're just plop them down next to Ophelia and just, like, start looking through them.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, we could play liar's dice, but I don't think you'd be very amicable to it.
At this point, she's not necessarily just tapping the floor. She's now tapping the desk. She's tapping pieces of furniture with her quarterstaff. Basically, she's
Yes,
trying to be annoying to get people to pay attention to her and get down faster.
Yes, they make different sounds when you hit them.
It's about
No
the time
shit.
you're finishing with the Dummy's Guide, and you're finishing with Forest Fires.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens back, and it's the halfling woman. Like, okay, God, you're really rude. What? More people.
Hello,
What are your names?
Ophelia.
Okay.
I'm Ezekiel. Nice to
Okay.
meet you.
Okay. Do you guys mind, like, talking to her together? She doesn't have, like, a lot of free time, and I don't feel like pulling out the clipboard again.
We're all talking about the same thing anyway.
Okay, cool. So, like, go in.
I walk past her quickly.
Yeah, thanks.
I shelf the books and then follow suit.
Yeah. After the books are shelved, we shall follow suit.
Okay. Oh, your bae is in the chat, Susie.
Oh, good.
No, not your real bae.
Oh, the other bay? My faux bay? My
All right.
internet bay?
So the office is a bit of a mess. There's papers all over a giant desk. There are bookcases that have papers all over them, but also like samples of various pieces of moss, of berries, of all sorts of natural things that are in little specimen jars. There's actually a couple of frogs hopping around in the office.
Well, this is strange.
Badger is off-put and doesn't look comfortable.
Oh, hello. You must be whatever that line on the clipboard means.
Ophelia, Badger, Ezekiel. Nice to
Hello.
meet you. You must be Muriel.
I am. And she is sitting on the other side of the desk. She is a older human woman. She's got kind of dark brown skin, really messy hair. Looks like she hasn't slept in like 3 days. And just is, pleasant, but not really sure who the hell you are or why you're in her office.
So,
Ivy sent us to come see you.
She's dead.
also our condolences.
Oh, okay. Well, that's an opening statement. Okay.
We showed up at where Ivy works, but we weren't in the ledger, and none of us know how we got here or why. We thought, well, Ivy thought you might be able to tell us a little bit more. Also, there's our companion Ohm, who is currently being held due to being at risk of combustion due to contact with Ivy after she did the same.
Okay. She kind of fumbles around and she finds a blank piece of paper. You look like you have nice handwriting. Would you please just write down the things you need and just a nice list?
1. Oh.
Just
2 answers.
Okay. So that's a lot. Right. And one of the frogs is hopping over and sort of just sitting on your foot.
I reach down and pick it up.
Gemini, don't be a dick today.
Are your frogs usually dicks?
They're frogs, so yes.
One was not aware that frogs could in fact be assholes or dicks.
They won't leave.
Ah.
Do you want to leave, little one?
The frog kind of just sticks out his tongue. It's just like, no.
Huh.
No.
Oh, it says no?
Yep.
Wait, you actually talk?
Don't. Please don't get him started.
That's just not.
You actually talk.
Please. Please, no. So, you've never
I'm
been
now
to this world
looking at a little frog.
before.
No, we woke up in a cabin after having some of our memories come back to us.
Okay. Anything useful? Any memories of anywhere here?
No, nothing looks familiar so far.
If I put them all together, they come out to about 6 days.
Okay.
So, and I haven't been here long enough to even have a guess if anything I remember is relevant to.
One would definitely
here.
remember the red sky as the sun sets.
Ivy didn't have them in her books, and you said she's dead.
Yes, Ivy combusted.
On the beach.
Interesting.
We managed to put her out, but she seemed to have not survived the process.
Interesting. I'll have to.
I think the guards still have her, or did they leave her on the docks? I'm not really sure. Things
On
got
the
a
We
little
were
fuzzy.
we were arrested.
Okay. All right. Well, it's very nice to. It's nice to meet you, I guess.
You are very tired. It is understandable.
Things are a little bit hectic at the moment. Okay, so you don't
Care for a nip.
remember. No. No, I've sworn off the bottle for now. Jeremiah kept getting in it. So, you don't remember where you came from. You don't remember ever being here. You weren't in Ivy's book.
Yep.
And you say you think your friend is in danger of combusting?
Well, there's a small man who had
Lyric,
drew
yes.
our blood and threw it in a fire, and
I don't like his science.
Yes, it has a lot of questions behind it. Yes. He works in a different division than I do. But I will see what I can do for your friend. So he was in contact with her, but he never actually went into flames.
No, when Miss Ivy went into flames, she was wrapped in a bedsheet followed by a rug to keep her from attacking anyone else.
Okay. Did anything happen to you on your way here? Anything strange?
We got shot at.
Okay, that's not strange, but thank you. That's the Tanner boys.
I mean,
Someone should really deal with them.
I mean, we do, but they come back.
Obviously, they come back.
there was a gator that followed us a few times.
Okay.
Could have been the same gator. Could have been a different gator. Both were rather big.
Okay.
We did see another boat on our way here going the opposite direction.
He rated it.
Okay.
Ohm might know something. He seemed to see.
Okay, and he was taken by the guards somewhere?
For
yeah.
quarantine purposes.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you all have many questions that I will endeavor to answer in the next 15 minutes or however time works here.
Good to know that we are not the only ones.
No, it's very difficult to keep a schedule here.
Can't imagine why.
I put the
Sorry.
frog on my shoulder.
He just like nibbles on your beard a little bit.
Don't care. Sorry, I don't have anything in there, friend.
Guess the first question would be, why are we here?
Now that is the million gold question. I don't know. I've been trying to figure out this terrible place since I don't know how long I've been here, but since I've been here, I think we are in some sort of a recycled world where things just get reused over and over and over, and things aren't meant to have that happen. So they're degrading, and that's where I think this Ravager thing is coming from. But why now? I don't know. Why only some people? I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Sorry, Ravager thing?
The flaming. That's what we've taken to calling it. We needed a name rather than just being on fire. It makes the
Big
books make more
flamey
sense.
boom boom times isn't really much of a name for it. Fair.
But descriptive.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry you were exposed to it upon your arrival. I'm assuming you haven't been here very long, or I would have heard.
Day 2, maybe. However time works here.
Yeah.
At least 2.
Right. And you
We've
got
seen
in.
the sky go dark about 4 times since we came here.
Okay. And Gabe let you in because he is terrible at his job. Okay. What else? What else can I help you with and answer for you?
So these people go out to the woods.
That is where we have seen them run off to, but so far we haven't been able to figure out where or what they're doing.
Would that be something that we could do?
It is. But I think I'm close to finding a way of... I don't know if it would cure someone who's actually in flames, but keep people from going up into flames. Something like a vaccine we could give upon people's arrival back into the town. But I need a few more ingredients. And I need 5 or 6 crabs. There's a green variety that arrived to town very shortly before this whole thing started. And we already use a lot of the blue crabs for a lot of our potions. Their blood is very restorative.
The crab that I saw on the beach was that green?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that shouldn't be too hard to grab.
So...
Should have kept the one I damn well had in my pan. Fuck it.
But you traumatized him.
So...
Says someone who wasn't there.
If you all could do that, I can try and see what I can do about your friend. He may have to be a guinea pig for my vaccine, but if it works, he'll be free. And it probably won't have any terrible side effects.
Yeah. Worst case, he turns teal.
Sad, I rather like his blue coloring.
I suppose we shall. Give us your list and we shall endeavor to do our best.
Excellent. I need them alive.
Alright.
Okay, fine.
They're fast, so just...
I can catch them. Jesus.
So here are some bags, so
Who's
you don't
Jesus?
hurt them.
Where did that come from?
I can catch the Jesus. What? Well, we're gonna name all the crabs after J names now.
Is there anything else I can help you with or do or?
Ivy said there's exactly 3,000 and some odd number of people here, and we did not match her ledger.
Yes, that is very odd, and I plan to investigate that once people are no longer on fire. I don't have an answer, but if this world is some sort of a recycling dump for the universe or something, then maybe you're fresh supplies.
Fuck, Badger doesn't know that. Sorry, I just had a revelation as a player, and Badger doesn't know that, so I can't put that two and two together with Badger.
Fair enough. Where can we find those
They're
crabs?
on the frickin' beach.
There, yes, if you go down towards the docks, there's a beach that surrounds the front of the tree. Don't go too far, you'll end up in the woods, but...
Alright, we shall go. You have precious time to spare. When we are done, shall we just come back here?
Yes. Just please do.
Well, she was talking, and then initial I turn and I just walk out the building.
The frog leaps off your shoulder as you head out the door.
It's fine.
Oh, okay then. Be safe.
Thank you, I suppose.
And you know, if you have any other questions, I will do what I can to answer them. There aren't a lot of answers in this place, I'm afraid, but I've got some.
Fair enough.
So, down to the beach, just 5 or 6 should be plenty. Just please don't kill them.
Smash their little heads in, got it. And Ophelia will walk out the door.
Yeah, Ezekiel follows.
Okay. Alrighty.
I'm already heading my way down there.
Zeke looks to Ophelia. This is great. Every time we get even like half an answer. 5 more questions. This is. I'm loving this ratio.
5 more questions and a side quest. At least
great.
it's something to do. It's not sitting around, I
Sure.
guess.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is great. Everything is fine. Everything is.
Awesome.
Everything's cool when you're part of the team.
This fearsome threesome. We shall go do our thing and be done with it.
Stop talking and move.
I am moving. I'm sorry you're cranky.
Alright, so you guys heading down to the dock?
Yep.
Anyway, so who wants to sing a song?
No singing.
A girl upon the shore did ask a favor of the sea. Please bring
Badger is walking faster.
As fast as our little legs can go.
Now jogging.
I am sprinting!
Forgive me if I ask too much, I will not ask for more.
Ophelia will give you a fist bump for that because that was amazing.
Alright, so you guys heading straight to the dock?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So Gabe, the dwarf, is nowhere to be seen around the docks. It's very quiet. You don't pass another person on your way down to the dock. Ivy's body has been collected at this point, though the bed sheet remains, as well as the rug.
I'm not shocked, but yet somehow I am.
Ezekiel goes to make like an in-game equivalent of like this, but pauses because like because he at this point is just like nope, nothing's coming to mind unless something
What?
does come to his mind, in which case fine, but fair.
Roll,
Alright.
roll for religion.
Pretty
So
much.
down to the sides of the docks, you can see sandy beaches everywhere, and you can see a bunch of crabs skittering around. There are a bunch of different colored ones.
Badger's dropping all of her packs, shoving her quarterstaff in the ground so it stands upright on its own, and is like taking off her armor, and is gonna go hunt some crabs.
Alright, like everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh, God. Oh, hey, that actually is good.
Oh, they did terrible.
Ooh, this is gonna be fun!
12.
Okay.
That's terrible, you shithead!
15.
God damn it, 9.
I'm gonna hunt some crabs! Nyam! Ophelia's gone first.
You fucker, you have long legs!
Okay.
I have long legs and now I wave.
So, Ophelia.
Just imagine her be like, wee!
For once, my friend, one day, my friend, being a half elf, I shall prance under the moonlight, as my kin before me.
And I'll take out your kneecaps.
I dare you to try.
I.
Actually, we'll just do theater of the mind for this, even though I have the whole little thing laid out, but
That's fine.
whatever. Okay, so first up is Ophelia.
Alright, cool. How many crabs do I see?
You see a bunch. I mean, like, they are just littering the beach. And there are a bunch of different colors, too. You see blue, red, and green, sort of just milling about.
Alright, I assume they don't have a whole lot of HP, so I'm not going to actually, like, fire a cantrip at them, because that's mean.
They're literally like this big. If that's what I remember, at least that's how I imagined it. They were like...
Yeah, they fit in your hand.
Alright, so what do I need to roll to try and catch these little bastards?
Roll me a dex check.
Oh, God.
Dex it up.
That's a 9.
No. So you dash over for one and just completely miss. Okay, Zeke.
They are quick. She was not kidding.
Yeah. Zeke's gonna do the same, just try and... 21.
Okay, you manage to snag one. It looks like it's a blue one, though.
Just use that one to beat the shit out of the other ones.
Beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. Where does that come from?
Alright, Badger.
Can I almost make like a trap of some kind? Alright, fine, everybody just fall.
Bye!
It's fine. It wasn't like...
I wasn't accusing you
It
or
wasn't
anything.
like having you there for a reason or anything.
What do you want to make a trap out of?
Can I use the bedsheet? Since it's like, you know, right there.
You can certainly try.
Sure. Can I use it like a net? Just like, floop, and just see if I can catch like a whole shitload?
Okay. I'm gonna say make a strength check because it is still very wet.
Okay, sure. This
And
is gonna
really awkward for
This
your
is
size.
gonna go really well. Hey, 12.
Okay, you kind of flump it onto the sand, but it doesn't really like catch under anything, so the crabs just skitter out the sides.
Alright, fuckers.
If they're crossing in front of me, can I try and use my opportunity attack to try and grab one?
You cannot use an opportunity attack
Damn
on a
it!
crab.
You cannot opportunity attack a crab. God damn it. Quote of the night right there. Oh, this is why you had yappy stats. God damn it!
Alright, Ophelia, your turn.
Fuck!
The crabs have now noticed you are here and are bolting in a million different directions.
Well, I got speed on them, bitches. Let's go.
Oh man, this is amazing.
Hey, that's a 17 dex check.
Okay, you manage to snag one. It is a red one.
Fuck it, don't care. I'm gonna keep it. And I'm gonna shove it in the bag.
Okay.
Eat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Zeke.
Zeke is going to take a slightly different approach, take his bag, and try and, like, whoop over, like, a small grouping
Okay.
of them and see if he can scoop anything.
Okay.
20.
Okay, yeah, you manage to fill your bag with sand and, like, 4 crabs. One of them is green.
I got one!
5 more!
You can do it. Be positive.
Badger.
I'm just gonna start like, almost like pouncing on them.
Okay.
You see like a little dwarf like crouching and then just like leaping for one.
Okay. Sure.
What am I rolling?
Dex check.
That one?
So you crouch into the sand and you're like ready to pounce, but sand is hard to walk in, so you get no purchase and you just sort of flop face first into the sand.
Good strategy. Make them think you are one of them.
And one of the crabs actually jumps on your head and runs by.
Insult to injury.
Maybe they'll go in my hair!
What What the fuck did you do?
Okay. So as you guys are sending the crabs scattering, you hear some, like, screeching of what appears to be birds
What appears to be birds?
who are now drawn in by the scrambling food.
Fuck that shit.
Okay, Ophelia.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna try Zeke's method and, use my bag that currently has a crab in it to
Okay.
try and catch more crabs.
Okay.
Actually, first, can I fling the one crab that I have in towards the birds as
Yeah.
a distraction?
Yeah.
Alright, and now I'm gonna use my bag.
Make a dex check to fling the crab in the direction you want. You are not proficient in it.
I'm not proficient in crabs.
Actually, yeah, make an attack but you don't get any proficiency because you are not proficient in crab throwing.
Hey, what kind of attack is it?
Dex.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Okay, yeah, you fling the crab towards the birds. You actually smack one of the birds and knock it out of the sky.
Bring it, bitches!
But yeah, you absolutely got the crab to the birds.
Sweet. Now that they're fully distracted, can I try and
Yes.
snag? Alright. No. That's a 4.
Okay.
I got sand in my bag.
You
Go
got
me.
a bunch of sand and you tripped.
So excited.
Alright, Zeke.
Zeke is gonna try something else. He's gonna take the bed sheet
Okay.
and try and throw it kind of in front of some of the crabs, hoping
Like
that they'll
there.
scuttle onto it.
Okay.
And that way, like, if any do, he can just pull up the corners and sort them out later.
Okay. I love it. You guys are great.
That's a 6.
Here we
Yeah.
are running around like idiots on a beach.
I'm gonna get you!
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of go to fling it, but it just sort of flops, like, on your feet.
Yeah. First time's not always a winner.
Maybe you should bring it out of the water first.
Yeah, but they're getting away. That'll take like 5 minutes.
Badger?
Since I'm just laying there, I'm just gonna be like scuttling along the ground.
Grabby paws.
Basically.
Okay. Alright, grabby paw away. Dex, again?
I mean, sure. It's 12.
Okay. You managed to grabby paw one, and it is a green one. From the ground, you just see Badger triumphantly
Also,
holding up
put your
one.
hand down before the birds come, please, and snatch it.
Push it under chest.
Okay. Okay, so the birds start swooping down and grabbing crabs, kind of just ignoring you. Like, they don't really care that you're there at all.
Can I fire? I don't want to actually like hit the birds. Well, actually, I kind
Running
of do.
shot.
Yeah.
You already hit the bird with a crab. Thank you very much.
I'm going to scare them off. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, actually, are the birds sort of like corralling the crabs into like one particular
No,
area?
they're just like diving and trying to grab, which is sending the crabs more panicking, and it is just the crabs are going every which direction.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna go try and grab more. Just do a swoop down again.
Okay,
And grab more.
it is your turn.
Okay, that's cocked. Okay, that wasn't. That's a 15.
Okay. You manage to snag yourself one. It is blue.
Can I pelt a bird with that one?
You can on your next turn.
Okay.
Alright, Zeke.
He's gonna try again with the same idea.
Okay.
Sorry, would that be Dex or Strength?
Strength. Because
Okay.
it's just an awkward, heavy thing to
Yeah.
deal with.
18.
Okay, yeah, you manage to sort of toss it ahead of them, and they do, like, they're scurrying up it, trying to get over this random object that has suddenly appeared in their path.
Okay. If I'm still capable, I'm gonna
I'll
once
let you use
there's
your movement to.
once there's like a decent number of them on there, just pull up the corners and
Okay.
like
You
kind
have
of get in.
You have a bag of sand and assorted crabs.
Trademark that.
Bag.
I'll work on
Add
sorting
that
it.
to the inventory.
Giant bag of sand and assorted crab stuff to you. Trademark to us.
Okay.
I'll probably spend my next turn trying to go with. Nope.
Just
Okay.
hit the birds with them, it's fine.
Badger.
I will get up, take the crab that I have, and go run and shove it in my pack.
Okay.
Close it. Make sure that it's nice and tight.
Okay.
And then I will go and start pouncing on other crabs.
Okay. Pounce away.
Okay.
This isn't the most ridiculous thing we've done. Actually, yes, it is. This is the most ridiculous thing that we've done in a set.
Including the YMCA.
Yes.
Okay.
For a dex check on pouncing would be 16.
Okay. Yeah. You managed to grab a crab. It is green.
Ah, 2! And then I shove it back down into I'm like, yes! Oh shit!
Yes,
Wait.
stop holding them up so the birds don't attack you.
Okay. All right, Ophelia. Don't be giving me the judgy face.
I'm too late, I already gave you the judgy face. Alright, the blue crab that I have in my hand, I'm gonna fling it at the birds.
Okay,
I don't
roll
know.
another dex attack. You are still not proficient.
I'm still not proficient in crabber, and one fucking day I will. That's a 13.
Yep, you nail another bird with another crab.
Fuck off, assholes! Alright. And then I'm gonna try and grab another crab.
Okay.
That's a 10!
No.
Shit.
You kind of like, you scoop in and you get a handful of sand and crab, but the crab just wiggles away. Yeah, it's just, you don't quite close your hand fast enough.
I see. The only thing I can picture in my head right now is us as like characters from Don't Starve running around on a beach like idiots, and the crabs making their weird ass
Little
noises.
crab noise.
Yes,
Yes,
that's
basically.
exactly what I picture in my head.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Ophelia's still not moving from her spot. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so at this point you guys are kind of starting to make your way a little bit down the beach because you're chasing crabs. You're not too far away from the docks though.
This is the stupidest thing we've done.
Zeke.
Ezekiel like looks in his makeshift bag and tries to take a quick inventory of roughly how many of the desirable crabs he has in the bag.
Okay. Let's see. So you scooped 11 crabs
Okay.
total, and 2 are green.
I've got 2 more over here, so that's 3 on my end.
I grabbed 2 already myself!
I forget how many I have. I didn't even write it down. I don't think I even got a
I don't
green
think
one.
you got it.
No, I had a red one and I flung it, and then I got a blue one and I flung that one.
Mhm.
I have none.
So one more. Whoever catches it doesn't owe drinks.
We're not being charged for drinks anyways right now. Whatever.
So I guess would the take inventory have taken the whole time?
Yeah, because
Okay.
since there were 11 in there, that probably took a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Alright, Badger.
I will run my second prize over to my bag, shove it in my bag,
And pounce.
pounce again.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh, 13.
Okay. You managed to grab a little crabby. It is blue.
Son of a bitch.
Fling it at the birds.
The crab is just kind of in your hand. Okay.
By the end of this, can I please be proficient in crab flinging?
Crab throwing.
Is now proficient in crab flinging. This is fine.
Very specialized gift.
Okay. Alright, Ophelia.
Alright, gonna go try and grab another one.
Okay.
Hey, that's a 16.
Okay. You managed to snag it a crab. It is green.
Yay! I will shove that in my bag. Can I make another one? No.
What? No, you can't.
I can't try to grab it on. Alright, cool.
Okay.
I have one, so it's 5, I guess.
6.
6.
Fine.
No, we have 6.
No, we have 6?
Yes, he
All
has
right
3.
then.
I have 2. You have 1.
Excellent.
Math is hard.
Oh no, we should have just let the song play out. Because it's fucking ridiculous.
I was so excited to find a reason to use that, you guys. I was like, I need a yakety sax like song.
Why not just yakety sax?
Is that
Actual yakety sax.
Okay. So you guys have your crabs all nice and collected.
Yep.
Okay.
Do we need to get anything else for her while we're out?
Not that. I don't know.
Let's check her list from her.
She didn't give you a list. She asked you to write her a list.
Whatever. She said she only said she needed 6 crabs, so let's go. She didn't
I
say
keep the,
anything else.
the blue one. I shove it in my bag as well. As a pet.
I have more in here if you want.
They will make good eating.
I was about to say maybe dinner tonight.
Yes, let's eat the other crabs in front of the one you're going to keep as prisoner. Brilliant decision.
I never said I was going to keep it.
Ezekiel
I mean, I am
closes
gonna
up,
keep
gives
it,
it
but-
a couple of spins to make sure it's...
All 3 of us walking around with from our bags. People are like, the shit is that?
If there's anyone in the street, they're going to look at us very funny. It's fine. Muriel sent us. Sweet, sweet vengeance.
Oh,
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor?
Early in the morning.
I was going to say, right as he gets to the end of that, sweep out his legs to the quarterstaff.
God. If you'd like to make an attack roll.
Yeah, why not? With my terrible, terrible quarterstaff skills,
Yes,
because I
I
have
don't.
no strength.
They don't say that because you're going to like nat 20 it.
15.
Does that hit you?
Yep.
Okay, you do.
I'm not doing damage, just sweeping out his legs as he gets the, what do you do with a drunken sailor? Whoosh.
So suddenly you are on your back.
Oh, I thought you get... Do I not get to make an opposed for a trip? I don't know.
Oh, for a trip, yeah, I guess.
A dex check.
Yeah,
I
you can
guess.
make a dex check.
Nope!
Alright. So, whoop.
That's what you do with a drunken sailor in the morning.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early in the morning.
I hate you both.
Eh.
So I will help Zeke up and make sure he loses no crabs. At least no green ones.
Thank you. That's why... That is exactly why Ezekiel gave the bag a couple of spins, like a garbage bag.
Okay. You might have squished 2 in the bag.
Can we try and not trip him again, please, and not destroy any of these crabs that we just caught? That would be amazing.
Not any of the green ones, but some in the twirly-doo bag in the fall seem to have... The bag is slightly quieter.
I inspect the stains to make sure that they're not green.
They are not. It looks like 2 blue crabs bit the dust.
Yeah, if you'd squished 2 of them, you would have been going back for them, because... Anyway, let's just get back to Muriel.
Ophelia and Zeke, would you like to go and get your stuff?
Oh, that would be helpful, yes.
I'm just
Technically, yeah, neither one of you has
yeah,
stuff.
technically, not, like, Badger's the only one who has her stuff because you guys got arrested before you got your stuff back, so I just want to...
Ezekiel's current plan is just get this part done,
Okay.
get Ohm back, then go get her stuff.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair enough.
Oh, that is a good idea. All right, let's go try these in then.
Alrighty. So you guys head back to Muriel, and that's where we're going to end for tonight.
Yay!
So we're going to have a shorter session tonight.
I mean, we did. To be fair, we did go like 2 hours.
Yeah, last
time.
time we went a little bit long. This time we don't have our illustrious Dragonborn with us. So we'll see what shenanigans everyone gets up to into.
I
next-
mean,
next time.
to be fair, he
next
missed the
time.
shenanigans.
I know.
I feel like we need to go back and go get more crabs now so I can become proficient in crab flinging. 2 more times in this, man, and I think I could do it.
That would be the greatest sneak attack on a boss later on.
Epic
Oh,
battle.
she has no weapons left. Aha! Crabs!
Where did you get
I am proficient in these now! I can use them like boomerangs!
They just don't come back.
They just... They do come back, however, occasionally I just miss them and they run off, and then I have to go catch them again. It's very annoying. Anyways!
I'm just imagining a big bad just sitting there, whoa, clap.
Basically.
What?
Is
Is this indignity?
I don't care about your monologue, you're stupid and ugly! Let's do this!
Alright, so that's where we're gonna end today's episode of Tueriesal. Tomorrow we have our tales from Cyril, where currently we are all in a river. In that one too. There's just a lot of water happening on the Roll for Trouble channel right now. And then next Wednesday I will be talking on DM chats and I'm going to talk about reading the room. And we'll be back next week with the full party and some crabs.
But not like bad crabs. Just
River of Tueriesal. Yeah. The whole party has crabs.
hey!
Bye, Internet!
Bye!